Elder, you seem to understand this language terminology. Why is that?
I've always enjoyed this sort of thing, and I had several classes in English grammar while I was in college.
That's great. Maybe you can help me understand some of the basics of Portuguese then.
Well, yeah, I can certainly try. What shall we start with?
I would really like to understand this business about verb conjugations. Exactly what does it mean to conjugate a verb?
Well, first, you start with the infinitive, or the unconjugated form of the verb. To go, for example, is an infinitive.
And for Portuguese, this would be ir, right?
Exactly. And ir has a number of meanings. We don't know who is speaking, when the action takes place, and how many are involved. And to determine who, when, and how many, we need to...
Wait, let me guess. This is where you draw the little verb cross, and we need to conjugate the verb.
Hey, now the train's pulling into your station. Toot-toot! You fill in the verb cross with the various forms of the verb, and voila, you have a conjugated verb.
So where's the who, when, and how many in all this?
Okay, in the upper left corner, we write vou, which means I go.
So this answers the question of who, the person speaking, right?
Precisely. And the person speaking is always the first person.
Oh, that's right. I remember from the other video.
And since in this case there's only one of the person speaking, we call it the first person singular.
Okay, that gives us two of the three bits of information. First person, who, and singular, how many. How about the when?
We are dealing with the present. Therefore, we refer to vou as the
first person singular present tense of ir.
Now, who said grammar wasn't fun and exciting?
Well, I did. But I'm beginning to change my mind.
By George, I think he's got it!
So what would the second person singular present tense of ir be?
That would be vai, and we put it in this slot. And knowing that você means you, how would you say you go?
That would be você vai. And how would you say he goes?
The personal pronoun for he is ele, so that would be ele vai.
So the verb form that goes with você is the same that goes with ele?
Yes, and that's true with every verb. I believe a more detailed explanation of this strange phenomenon is coming up in lesson 6.
Okay, I'll take it on faith for right now. We've got the singular forms, now let's go on with the plural forms. So what is the first person plural present tense of ir?
Well, that would be nós vamos, and the second person plural would be vocês vão.
Just one more to complete the verb cross. Would that be eles vão?
That's great, Elder, way to go! We now have the complete conjugation of ir in the present tense.